Hater.
Tentando configurar aqui, não sei o que aconteceu, mas tá ouvindo, beleza.
I am using this JBL. I don't know why I can use this microphone, this Bluetooth microphone. I can use in my computer. I don't know why, my laptop. So now for
Oh, sorry.
no, go ahead.
I was using for my cell phone, and now I am using on the notebook. I don't know if it's correct. And the first time in notebook, I am having a little problems, but I will try to solve this.
Okay. Important is that you can hear us, and now you can speak also. So, okay. So welcome. For today, we will talk about technology and family. And before we start, I will share with you a very short video. It's very, very simple, it's like the last week when I share a video showing some facts about the technology in Brazil. Lucas was here, but you don't was, so I will try to do this before we start our talk, to share a video or refresh our mind and helping us maybe get inspiration, or I don't know, feel better for to follow this talk. Let me just share my screen, and you guys please confirm if you can listen my audio share sound. It's very short. They don't really speak nothing. Just we just watch. Okay. Okay. So it's just this. Who identifies with this video? Who agree with this video?
Agree.
I hope don't be this dad in the future. It's very crazy to think about this. Okay, so this video is just for show a little bit what can happen with this technology evolution and with our family. But this depends of the way that we use these tools, use these dispositifs, so how we use and enjoy the technology. So this is our subject for today. I forgot to share the questions.
Everything changed very quick in less than 10 years, very faster.
I don't know why I can't copy. I can copy. Oh, now. Okay, now the questions are on the chat. Yeah, man, the things are changing very fast, very quickly, and sometimes I'm trying to find a way for, I don't know, don't make my life to follow this hit me, because I don't know, sometimes it's very crazy. I'm living in a capital, so it's very different for a small city. In a small city, the people live in have a slow lifestyle. I think sometimes I think that, but in the capital, the lifestyle it's more crazy. It's more fast. We have less time, and the technology come in this moment for helping us enjoy better all time, but in the same time, the technology use or how I can say fully all time, preenche all time, you know. So, but I agree in that I disagree with this video. It's this can happen, but we can stop this also. I think we can try stop.
A lot of information. I don't know to remain everything.
What? Excuse me. What? You don't know what?
About the technology in general. A lot of information.
Yeah, it's hard to how to manage this quantity of information that we get every day, every time. And for you, Heider, what do you think about this video, about this topic?
So I think so interesting because similar the video show, the way of communication in families change a lot, and I think in the future will change more. And now the family, the traditional family had changed a lot, and the technology help for this. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, but is the real world the new time in our lives. Unfortunately, we don't know to live without technology, but is interesting. You know to how to manage this.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So let's go to the questions and let's talk a little more about this situation, these facts in our daily. The first question, it's how has technology changed the way you communicated with your family members? And if someone want to start this to talk about this question, to share about this, how 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 has technology changed the way you communicate with your family?
So in my case, for example, I was living in Guarulhos until last October, and I needed to move to Araraquara, São Paulo. It's a big distance. Araraquara is near Ribeirão Preto. I am almost three or 400 kilometers than Guarulhos. And nowadays I use a lot of technology to talk with my parents and with my fiance. And in the past, my parents didn't know to use the cell phone, WhatsApp, for example. A funny thing, my mother has Instagram, and I am not have. Uh, my mother put post the photos in WhatsApp status, and I don't like to take photos. This changed a lot. And the other funny things, my parents have iPhone just, and I don't have iPhone. I have Samsung. my,
Good.
my my father have a iPhone, but he uses just to listen to music, and if to do other things during the day, he uses the Motorola, but they have an iPhone and I don't have. It's funny because in this case, helped me a lot because I don't go there every weekend because I spend a lot of money with gas in my car, with taxes. I don't know pedágio, I think taxes. And I use the technology to communicate with my parents and with my fiance. That's it.
It's nice, very, very interesting. And you, Lucas, how this works in your family for you?
In my family, I think contact today has increased due to cell phone use, usually WhatsApp, because my family doesn't like social networks very much. Me, for example, I don't have Instagram, Facebook. I have only Twitter and WhatsApp. And you?
Nice, nice. For me, today I don't use so much social networks. I use just WhatsApp for to talk with my family, especially my dad and my mom and my brother. Um, Let me see. Yeah, my dad had Facebook, but he don't know a good way for to use the Facebook, but he tried. My mom has Instagram, and she just no, excuse me. My mom had TikTok. She spent a lot of time watching videos, and sometimes she seems like hipnotizada with TikTok videos. I don't have TikTok in my cell phone because Instagram, the histories from Instagram already make this with me sometimes. I spend a lot of time watching reels, watching history. So, but I think for talking about social networks and communication with my family, um, they have these tools, these apps, and we use these. I post some photos in my Instagram. My Instagram today, it's like a album, uh, but not a public album because I don't post everything. I have some relatives uh, that sometimes I think to be like how can I say that? I can show my life for them for they, and they can get me like an example, like inspiration. I'm not the better person of the world or from my family, but I get some things in my life, some I'm building some dreams. I have courses, or I don't know, people relatives that I think I my life can show something for these persons, and sometimes these make me more close because I am following some relatives, they are following me, and this make me feel more close. I can see some facts of their lives, and this make me restart the contact sometimes for to talk. Oh, nice man, you buy a horse. Oh, you fix your car, put a gear in your car, a new gear, or this thing. So uh, gear, no, I mean widget. I don't know, accessory. I forgot the word. Uh, so I think is that some years ago, I was living like a missionary, and it was a hard time for me because I don't have good ways for to talk with my family. And in that moment, we have just cell phone or call, audio call. And today, uh, it's very crazy because don't seems for me, uh, sometimes don't seems, I don't feel that I'm so far away from my family because I can get my phone, open my camera, and I can see my parents, my brother. And it's very interesting this. Sometimes I forgot this distance that separates us. So I think it's that how the technology changed uh, in my case. Heide, can you get a question for us?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, please.
What rules or guidelines do you have in place for technology usage within your family? So I don't have rules, but isn't a rule. But when I am with my fiancé, I normally don't use cell phone because we live with distance, and it's sad if you is with the person and you using just cell phone. I think is complicated. I like a lot to talk with my fiance, and I like to we like to drink beer together to enjoy these moments. And to me, it's normal. Don't use a cell phone. And my mother don't like when we eating drink, dinner or have a lunch. My mother don't like that we use a cell phone, and I it's a thing. When I was a child, my mother, you don't need to. In that time, you don't had a cell phone, but now, but nowadays, my mother don't like use, and I try to don't use it because my mother talk. I need to eu preciso obedecer my mother, and it's a good thing. I think it's polite. For my
Yeah,
mother, the I don't know refeições, the name is sagrado. I think we need to have a time to treat. I think that just this with my fiance, and when I having a dinner or having a breakfast, having a lunch or a dinner, just this.
nice, very good.
In my case, maturity, I confess that currently there is no rule. There at home, no children, so the use is free according to need of each one. Um I stay on the computer all day. I need to change my lifestyle, but I don't like sports, board building, physical exercise, among others. I need, and you.
Yeah, I was trying to think about some rule, but my family don't have. But sometimes I ask for my wife, for don't send me message or send me some reel, some profile, some post when she is close to me. For example, I'm here now in the living room, and she is in our room. And she sent me, I don't know, something funny, a meme, or I don't like. This bother me sometimes because I prefer she call me and say, oh, hey, look, take a look. It's funny. You know, like this. I prefer to do this, but yeah, I think it's just the thing. It's not a rule, but many times I need to say, please don't send me when I am close, because it is strange. I'm so close, so she can call me and showing we can watch this together. We can see these things together. I think it's just this that I remember now. Your turn, Lucas. Get a question, please.
Okay. Question 5. No, 6. 6. Have you ever used a family tracking app or other technology to keep tables on the uh, whereabouts of family members? In my case, I never used it, but depending on the cases, it can be a good alternative, especially uh, when you have kids, for example. And you, oh,
Yeah, for me, I like to travel, and we have a car. So sometimes when I need get out in the
really?
car, I share my location with some people from my family. For example, we travel uh, from Ceará to here, Recife, and I share this travel with some friends, with some persons, people from family, because if it happens something, they are watching us. And but I share today actually. I share my location with my wife and with my brother, and I set up this in my mom phone and my dad phone also, so I can see where they are now. For example, I they don't know this because I don't need to explain this for a day. But this is not just about uh, to know where my dad is right now. This is just for the cell phone, you know. It's more because of cell phone, but for me, I share my location. I like to do this. My wife, his cell phone, her cell phone is configured also. So yeah, I think it's that I like to do this when I am going in a stranger place, a faraway place. I share my location, or I say, hey, uh, if I delay 20 minutes, I'll call the police. Something happened. So, but today, until now, nothing happened with me, nothing bad. So, yeah. And you, Heyday?
So similar you said, I normally using tracking. I don't know tracking. Uh, for example, my fiance normally use a lot of Uber, and
Mm,
always when she inside a car, she sent to me the location. Nowadays, it's so important to keep this safe.
yeah.
We have a lot of history, bad history with Uber. I know that isn't all, but it's necessary to be safe. And always my fiance take a Uber. She send me location. And recently I moved to here, Araraquara, and I am here 5 months, and I don't know nothing here. It's a safe place because it's a countryside. It's a different of Guarulhos, big city, and I am like a lot here. I would like this changing in the place in my life, and I like a lot. But I don't know to walk in one place. I don't know to walk. I use the Google to see the location. Similar, I needed to go in the supermarket. I put the Google
Mhm.
to walk because I don't know nothing here. Normally I send my location for my fiance and my parents because he is a countryside, but I keep the attention in the place because it's safe, but I don't have it totally true. But more location I use because here I don't know to go in the supermarket or in the gas station when I was with my car. Uh, I use I use a lot, and it's so important to me. And I normally I thought how person life without location on cell phone because without cell phone, without Google Maps, I don't know to go to any place. And my father in the past used there is a name in Guia, the big Guia Azul. My father used it, and nowadays it is completely impossible. But it's helped me a lot.
Sometimes I imagine how the taxi drivers
Yes,
knew the
without
places.
cell phone, without the GPS, I
Google
choose.
Google Maps.
Yes, when I go to Guarulhos, I use my cell phone until to arrive at home. And in the past, the
Yeah.
past they haven't this device.
Yeah. Okay, nice. Let me see. The question number 8. Uh, how has technology impacted the way you and your family members work or study from home? I will be uh, short in my answer, just sharing my dad example. He when I like to fix things like uh, fix my car, fix something at home, or I don't know. I like to do this thing. For example, I like to use electronic things. Let me see. You know what is that? Okay, so
This is a multimeter.
but, yeah, but when I share something that I am fixing, my dad becoming crazy. He started to watch videos in YouTube, uh, access forums, read about, make budgets about uh, peças for to replace, and it's very interesting because my dad is semi-alphabet, and he today, because of the technology, because the cell phone, the internet, he uh, like to read, like to learn new things, especially about electronic things. And this is the example. And here in my home, uh, my mom, she loves to cook. So today, before she just watch Ana Maria Braga, today she watch YouTube for to get recipes. And here in my home, we work from home. My wife is journalist, so we work in home, study in home, make everything home, and is this. But you are talking about your dad that has a iPhone. Uh, he just listening music, or which another thing he
My father, yes, just to listen me. As my father give the iPhone to my mother, and after that he I forgot control. He brought, I don't know, control. He's
Yeah,
bought.
it's like this
He's bought it
bay,
to him.
bay.
Yes. He give it to my mother, and after that he give to himself. But my father don't know to use, and I think it's a good iPhone. I think iPhone 10. I don't know. It's a good iPhone. It's a don't is a older phone, but my
Mhm.
father don't know to use, just to listen music. Sometime one time my father said, "Hey, I need that you exclude the iCloud." Oh my God, how are you exclude the iCloud? It's impossible. His iCloud is using this. I don't know to use the iPhone, but I think is impossible to exclude it. It's so funny.
Yeah, yeah, it's interesting. And you, Lucas?
Best history hater. My mom is also modern too. She has an iPhone model 13, 33, 13, 13.
Yeah.
In
Is
my case,
the last iPhone is 13? The last, I don't know. Yes.
last,
I think it has the 40. I
14.
14,
think,
14.
yeah.
Technology for me has changed my reality. Before I salary very a little when I work in industrial. Today working in my house, in comfortable in my house. Uh, I work a long way from home. Um I spend two hours in traffic normally. It has a very difficult time for me today. The best moment.
About the question, I talked about my father and forgot the question. To me, I don't know if similar Lucas said about the work at home. I needed to move to the other city because I started to work in a big company. I work at Embraer, and I work at the manufacturing area. Uh, I moved to here, but my I work hybrid. I can to go to the site, but if I had to solve some problems, I can to work in home office. Is good. I have this flexibility, and but I like more to go in the site. It's a other subject, but I like a lot to having the hurricane furacão. I like it to solve problems, and I always work on the shop floor, and I like a lot. And about the study, I don't like to study at home, but just English. English I like. I learned to to study at home. I in the past I studied with a private teacher, but when I know the TALKNTALK in 2021, after I know to TALKNTALK, I started to study at home. I use a lot the immersions. I needed to use more, but after the TALKNTALK, I started to change my way of study, and I think it helped me a lot. That there are a big way, but when you study at home, you gain more time to do other things, for example.
Yeah, I sometimes I think today I am accustomed to stay at home, but sometimes I think this is bad because I would like to go out more, I don't know, to see more the people. And I think we are restarting now. Maybe the pandemic, coronavirus, making us to keep a long time in home. We when the pandemic started, I was in Spain, and there we really lived a lockdown. We can't to be uh, in the street because the policy get us. Was very crazy when we were there, and maybe this make us, I don't know, this change something in us, because before this we love it to be with your friends, to visit our friends, and today we don't know, we don't do this, uh, how we do this in the past. I'm talking this because Ada is talking about to like to be in the site, or to study outside home. And I was remembering about my past, but my life, old lifestyle. Okay, I don't know, Lucas, Heide, who want choice another question.
Other question.
Can be 10. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Can be Lucas. 10. Okay.
You?
Uh, how do you see technology evolving in the future, and how do you think it will continue to improve? I forgot the final. Is the correct? Yes. So I think I don't know if uh, my family change the way in the future, because I think my father is so modern, in my opinion. Uh, but in this time, to me is good. And my father don't like to talk in cell phone. Uh, he hate talking cell phone. But after I moved to here, I have received some calls of my father. This is know my father. This is a so great. And my father called the video. I think I don't know. The future to me is good. I have a little afraid of the future, the evolution of technology. I was reading a new now about the chat GPT. I don't know GPT, I know. Can substitute almost 13, no, 300 millions of jobs in the world in the future, with the advance of AI technology. And I have a little afraid. To me, this way in this time is good. I imagine that in the future it will evolve a lot, but to me now is good.
I agree with you. I think so. I agree with your opinion. I think so because today I felt a big difference in my family. For example, everyone is very distant. For example, years ago, I show my cousin all the time. Today, I haven't see him for 2 years, and we live close by. But the only confesses via WhatsApp only. It's very strange for me. And you?
Yeah, this it's very crazy. The today I read I saw a post that some teachers maybe 50 years ago in United States uh, was in a how we say protesto uh, for don't use the calculator. The student can't use the calculator. This is crazy,
Really?
man. Imagine this. And today, in the post was talking about that in the past, the teachers don't want uh, the students use calculator. And today, some people think about don't use ChatGPT. I think it's the same thing, you know. It's interesting because it's just a tool. This support our work. Today I'm using the ChatGPT. It's very crazy. Before this, I was using Copilot. I you know Lucas Copilot from GitHub.
I know. I
Yeah,
used it
hey,
uh, 2 months ago, more or
nice.
less.
You know, hey there, what is Copilot in the GitHub?
No, I never heard
It,
about it.
it's it's a AI that help you write code. So you start to write a function for, I don't know, a function that will, when you click in a button, this shows something in the screen. When you start to write this code, this AI complete for you, make suggestions in the screen in the same moment for you. And you just click in a tab and agree with this suggestion. And this AI will understand that is helping you and will improving this process. Or if you don't agree, if you don't like this suggestion, you just keep keep writing your code by yourself. So
Copilot,
huh?
Copilot, this a niched tool. Different the chat GPT, it's better Google or will be better. I don't know.
Yeah. So I was very surprised with Copilot and now with ChatGPT. Man, this is very crazy, very crazy. I am asking about everything. I don't use my Alexa for asking nothing anymore. Just and sometimes I don't ask for Google. I am in some groups in WhatsApp, and sometimes the person asks something, and I ask for ChatGPT and get an answer like how I don't know about anything. And talking another thing, we talk a lot about our parents today, and talking about our parents, talking about old people. I think the technology and this moment in our lives that we have internet, that we have smartphones. I think I don't know. Uh, I'm not right about this, but I think this can be a good thing for example, my grandmother, my true grandmother and my grandfather, they have Alzheimer. And sometimes I think they was in a was with their minds very very empty, very stopped, very, I don't know, this was becoming lazy. And of course, it's not just about to use the mind. I have um, another causes for to do this thing to with they. But I think when we keep our mind working, this can help us for something like that, you know. My dad today, my mom, I love when I see they watching videos. Sometimes I feel worried because my dad loves to watch the policy killing bad person. This is crazy. He enjoy.
My
He
my
likes a
my
lot.
my father like to animal kill the other animal. Like a lot.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but I like because they were my mom last year was crazy with Big Brother Brazil. But in this year it's normal. But I like because they maybe it's just a moment. Now we have good internet, good connections. So I like this. I like in the future this can improve our health lifestyle. I think this can be good for us. Maybe now uh, we are like desregulados. I don't know. It's not the best way for to use the technology right now, but uh, we can see already person get sick, get some condition because use a lot cell phone, use a lot internet. So I think in some years, the studies, the research, this will help us to understand a little better uh, how to use the technology. Just the last thing, and talk a lot today, but just the last thing, I remember that when I was very younger, when I was in high school, uh, I was thinking, oh, my dream is get a computer and spend a lot of time in a computer, in just me and my computer. And today, man, oh my God, man, my dream is just don't keep all day in the screen in front my computer with this screen, but I haven't choice. I need to be here. Uh, and it's very crazy because it's not healthy, but it's the new lifestyle, and is that I like to be here. I like to use the my laptops, my screens, but uh, I don't imagine that my dream will become this will be realized. And is that we I don't know if you have time we can read another question or we can stop here. Uh,
To me, it's okay. I needed to talk with my fiance, but
yeah, okay,
was a pleasure to be with you guys. Good conversation, good level of English, good to training, and thank you for the time. I forgot your name.
my name is, oh yeah, excuse me, I
Yes,
don't put my name. My name is Paul.
Paulo.
Yeah, Paul.
Uh,
Yeah, but it's Paul.
Good,
My parents like it Beatles.
good. Thanks for the time and thanks for the conversation. You and Lucas have a nice week and have a nice weekend. It was a pleasure to be here.
Great.
Yeah.
You're welcome. See
Great
you, man.
conversations, guys. Today I'm tired. Uh, Good night to everyone. Bye bye.
We do